I'm gonna manage my book here. I'm gonna chuck it off the side of the stand it's on. We'll see how that goes. All of my things are coming out. We're on the last 2 pages coming up. Okay, that should do it. Dun, 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 dun. There we go, I think that'll work. You might have clocked that I've moved where my desk is in my room. I've had a nice tidy up and moved some things around. It's a bit tricky. Oh, that looks okay. A little unstable, but okay. Hi everybody, how are you doing? Got some water. I've been teaching all week like I usually do, but I don't know, I've been talking more or more enthusiastically. So I've also had phone calls with my friends and things. So my throat hurts a little bit. Hi Lauren. Hi Lisa. Nice to see you. Let me see. So normally I use some clips and things to hold stuff in position. So let me get some of those. Welcome to Journaling with What You've Got, everybody. What I've got is sweets and snacks, but mine are all from Christmas time because we're catching up on the final week. And we've got a bonus week as well. There's kind of a lot of stuff in here. I don't really know which week belongs to which. Yeah, I do. This one is the next one. So let's get stuck in. What we do is just kind of literally stick and staple loads of thingies into loads of thingies. So let's try it. And we can reminisce over all of my snacks and things. By this time, I had already moved into my new apartment that I'm in now. I realised that the angles are a bit weird here, but it's because of the book's heft. How are you guys doing? Let's get this down here while we take a look. See what I've got. Too many thingies. I don't think I need everything. What I normally do is cut the interesting parts off and out, like this, and then those are the things that might get arranged in the book. So cut off the interesting parts. I probably need to clean these scissors. And then just sort of start arranging them in the book. I'll probably do a kind of live of looking through the entire book or talking about what some of the techniques I did on each of the pages, because I think that'll help some people who like to do journaling. I didn't do any this year, but I've still got plans for painting that I'm going to do for this year, where I just kind of find a picture from each week and then paint it nicely. Might use gouache or something. Might use a different book. I'll see. Got tart in here. Sometimes I follow the patterns. Sometimes I follow the shapes. Oh my goodness, I've got a sneeze coming. Oh my goodness, I apologize. There's a lot of hay fever in Japan right now. So yeah, okay. Rebecca says, it always makes me hungry doing this. If I've got a Sarah watching in the background somewhere, then hello. Thank you, people in Japan. Did you hear me? Thank you, thank you. It's my Japanese thank you. Have they, what was I going to say? Why have I lost my words? I've lost my words. I'm sorry. When you teach a lot of rudimentary English all week, it becomes very difficult to actually remember full native English all the rest of the time. These are pretty cool. These are strawberries, well, were strawberry chocolates, but they look like grass, which is quite fun. So maybe I'll cut them here so it looks like strawberry grass. And maybe they can go at the bottom of the page. A stapler is your best friend in this kind of activity, I think, because glue and these plasticky things can make stuff just sort of fall out. I do have some glue just in case, but yeah, a stapler is your bestie, I think. Oh, Lord knows what I was saying just now, sorry. I've got a couple more live streams later. Lauren, I've hoped I've booked them in a good enough time for you and not too crazy a time for Americans. but I realize some Americans will have to wake up really early. Brits will have to leave their lunch breaks to come and hang out with me. And Lauren will be sleepy before bed. But there'll be the finale of this. Apart from I will do a little walkthrough of it at some point. And there will be a little craft session, quite a cute one, I think. What I've done around here is I've moved my desk around because I'm trying to work out how I can get the best light in this room. This is daytime. This little lamp doesn't do the things I wanted it to do. That's music to my ears, Lauren. I did it thinking of the latest time I could possibly get you involved comfortably. My friend sent me this. Well, my friend went to America and then got me loads of things that were confiscated, not dodgy things. Just, it sounds like there was a horrible man looking after the security desk. And he's like, no, you can't have this cat that looks like Spam and sushi together. He was just a big old meanie. But she was able to bring me back chocolate and things like that, which is quite nice. There. That's a cool window. That looks like it looks like an Instagram kind of, or Polaroid window, doesn't it? And I collect my receipts and things like this. I don't know what that would be. Serufoda. Serufoda QR. Can you hear what I'm saying? It's a self-order. Order by yourself. Sometimes I baffle myself with this, with this, what's it called? QR. With this katakana business. Put the bunnies in it. What bunnies? What is this? A collage of memories. That's a good example. That's a good way to describe it. What this is called journaling with what you've got, which literally means anything you find in the week and whatever. Mine is dated to Christmas time. And welcome. Nice to see you. You just keep everything. So I kept everything. I kept it in a nice little, everything for that week, I kept in a little folder like this. And now I'm just cutting it out. It looks like this when I collect it all up. And then I can choose what I like to kind of cram it into my book as, yeah, a memory. Ah, these bunnies. You'd already spotted these bunnies. Look at you. You're well ahead of me. Well ahead of me. There you go. Oh, I went to YY Festival. That's pretty cool. Ooh, I've got YY Festival tickets. That's nice. Some things I can staple around. And yeah, it's just memories. So it looks a bit like this for you, but first, coffee first. All of the pages look kind of different. Sometimes I do drawings and things too, or put in other people's drawings. But yeah, it quite quickly became a collection of basically all of my rubbish. But I've got good rubbish, so I think that's fine. Look, this is a fluffy rubbish. A fluffy is here. I like fluffy things. So I'll just keep it looking down a little bit longer while we gather the different thingies. Choco aid for life's boo-boos. I think I like that phrase. These choco aids were really good. This has to be the year that I've been convinced about American candy. It's good. In the past, I've not thought so much. And I'm afraid I'm not, like, I'll eat Hershey's, but I'm afraid I'm not a big fan of Hershey's in comparison to so many other types of chocolates and things. And I don't really like Reese's peanut butter cups because I don't really like peanut butter unless it's used in cooking. Like, I don't use it for a sandwich or anything. However, Peeps, saltwater taffy, Laffy Taffy, Easter chocolate from America. Yeah, I'm all about this. These are all excellent. In fact, I think American Cadbury's might be nicer at the moment than British Cadbury's because British Cadbury's has changed the recipe too many times, you know? You know? Thank you. And how have you stumbled across me? But first coffee. Do let me know. The first coffee, but also cocoa bean. Look, there's a little cocoa bean here. Oh no, it's a pumpkin. This is a pumpkin sent from Lisa. This here is Yukimi Daifuku. Oh my word, it was so delicious. This is in the flavor of a butter chocolate sand biscuit. And sand means sandwich in Japanese. It's saying shiroi aji choco, which means white white flavored choco. Yeah, it should be, that should be represented. Yukimi daifuku. Daifuku is a type of Japanese snack. Daifuku is mochi. You might have dango, which is like 3 mochi in a row. Someone might do me a favor and find an emoji to match that and pop that in the chat. And yukimi daifuku is a ball of ice cream, and on the outside is mochi, and it's really nice. It's so soft outside and just so yummy inside. And in Japan, they're bigger and more special than the ones that we can get in our countries that we come from. I come from the UK, but some of you guys, I think we've got America and Australia represented right now. What about you? But first, coffee, where are you from? Pop this one down here. I'm going to get another clip. And yeah, exactly. That is a dango that Dave there has just put in the chat. Dango is just some balls of mochi. Not really much flavor, but just softness, which is quite nice. This one is from a place called Ice Delight. Actually, this is from when I went with Lauren to Kobe, which was a bit before this, but it can go on this page because it looks like we've got lots of sweet snacks on this page, right? You're in New York. How nice. How lovely. I hope I get to go to New York one day. This was a souvenir that was at work. Sometimes the students will give us souvenirs from other places, or to say like, sorry, we're leaving, and then they'll leave that and all of the staff can eat it. These look like tiny poop brains, to be honest. They don't look so great, but they were chestnuts and they were really quite yummy. They were called marron glazes, which is glazed chestnut. It was Christmassy time, week 52, the end of the year, so there's lots of choco happening here. So I'll just cut things out like this, following around some of the patterns. You might find these live streams are kind of like therapeutic, just watching lots of cutting and snipping and the little sounds that go with that. You're in Chicago at an expo. That's cool. What kind of expo are you at? Santa, Kit Kat Santa? Yeah. We like it. We like it. I've got a ribbon here. Flower House Uda Shiga. I really don't know what that was from, but that's fine. It's got an interesting design. We stick it in. A coffee expo. Sasuga. That means that is just like you. I don't know you very well, but based on your avatar, based on your name, that is just like you, isn't it? We don't know you maybe, but we know if you were going to be found anywhere, you would be found at a coffee expo. That's pretty cool. Nice. I don't really like coffee. I don't drink it. I, however, do like the smell of it. And I have, in Japan, been given about 10 cups of coffee in my life here. I've been here 4.5 years. And against my will, at least half of those cups of coffee have just been presented to me in situations where I would be assumed to be going to drink it. And I have, especially in one, I was given it by the mayor of the town I was staying in. So I kind of had to drink the coffee. My own partner keeps trying to give me coffee and forgetting. Other people keep trying to take me for coffee. And I'm like, guys, stop. I don't like coffee. I don't drink coffee. I drink tea, my dear. I like my toast done on one side. Actually, I like my toast done nicely. But do you guys know that song, Englishman in New York? I'm afraid it's my morning, so my voice isn't really up to scratch. I'm an Englishman in New York. Whoa, I'm an alien. Like that. What's this? This doesn't look very fun, does it? Seikatsu something. Care shirizu. Some kind of take care. What is that? Some kind of ladies thing. I don't know, but I don't remember needing that. Many Japanese are excellent baristas. That's true. And many places only sell coffee. This is very cute, isn't it? It's from Spy Family and also Maisie Chocolate. YY Festival, we only need one of those, and Melty Kiss. Right, how do I work this out? How's this all going to go together? I'm going to try and find a good way to make this go together without it being too overcrowded, but I think overcrowded might be the name of the game this time. I think I might go for some reds around the top, some greens around the bottom, keep a kind of golden page over here. I'll see. Oh, nice. And how did you stumble across my live here? Have you found it by some unique way, or did you find a link somewhere? It's nice that you're here. Thank you very much. So I like these being up here, especially with Lauren's suggestion, put the bunnies behind it. That's a nice idea. I think I might go for the red thingies over here, get some color. Color combining is a good way to fill up the page. If you're not sure, like everything doesn't match, what should I do? Try and like get clusters of colors together. I feel like this might fall out if I put it in with this glue, but I'm gonna heap other stuff on it, and maybe I could staple some other things in and around. Like if I staple this Kit Kat to here, and then add that to here, and then staple this on top, that's a good way of getting those things in there. I'm gonna staple down here. Ooh, ooh, a purple staple, that's nice. Oh, there we go. And that will hold those in much, much more nicely with no worries. It's getting hot in Japan, getting quite warm. It's not the most pleasant thing. Any more red things? Any more red for reds? Yep, there's red. I don't need everything on show. I quite like the idea of there being like, it's like a peekaboo book for adults, you know, like when little babies and kids look at these touchy-feely books. A bit like that. So I get a little Melty Kiss down here. Staple up and over. Ugh. There we go. So I'm thinking about bringing back a craft session that might be like an hour or 2 hours long once a week or every 2 weeks. What do you guys think? Is that something that you'd like? And I'll probably be working on a series of different crafts, but kind of things that you could craft along with me. And I would also show you what kind of things you might need if you wanted to make something similar to what I'd make, but I would be inventing crafts. I've got some cool ideas to invent crafts. I've already got all the materials. So if you think that might be something that's cool, then just let me know. What I'm going to do here, YY Festa Kiss, I'm going to change the name there. Here it says Melty Kiss. I'm going to change it to YY Festa Kiss. YY Festa means, Festa is short for festival, and that's how Japanese people talk about a festival. If you want to talk about a Japanese cultural festival, you'll say Matsuri. But if you want to say some kind of, this was an international festival, so festa or music festival would be festa. That means that kind. It's something quite, it's a bit different to a Japanese cultural festival, for example. So I hope you pick up some bits of Japanese and things on my lives. Did I put this? No, I'll keep that on the other page. We're going to match the colours, aren't we? Going to do colour matching. Probably going to do every week, but would be very interested. Because I'll do other live streams in between, maybe I'll do one fortnightly for the craft session, because they could be quite long as well. Like I might do them in an hour and a half, or 2 hour sessions, but people could replay them at their own leisure, and you can even speed up the time a little bit on YouTube, can't you? So that might come in handy for some people if you just wanted to get the bulk of all the interesting points. Right, I've put glue on that one maybe prematurely. Move some of these thingies out of the way. That little squash I kind of want up here somewhere. There we go. Replay is very useful, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if every week would be a bit of a struggle for me too. So maybe fortnightly is nice. And I might do it like two regular different days every month. So like it might be one Friday morning for me, and then the other one would be on a Sunday sometime, so that most people could come to that. But it'll be like a series. We can make some things together, or you can just sort of learn some new techniques from me. As I think you know from lots of other things I do, I kind of make up my own methods. I'm very much a go with the flow kind of person. Meanwhile, I'd just like to thank everybody who's been following me on social media and who has sent in a tip recently. Thank you so much to my freshly welcomed Kenda Packers that are continuing for another year. I'm so grateful. And anyone who's decided to check out my PayPal link or my Buy Me a Coffee link, thank you so much. And I know you've just been hearing me saying I don't like coffee. So actually it says buy me a book on mine. So thank you so much for doing that. It really does, like, it's motivating because it does cost time and time is money. And I just think I want to hang out with the community and everything, but I also need to find a way to live. So I'm just really grateful. All of the links you could for anything that I might do or any way of supporting me, you can always find in the description. So please do check them out. Please do. All right, let's get this marron glazes. Actually, I want this to open in a very neat way. So what I'm going to do is staple this one in over here. And then it can neatly open. Do you see, one method of stapling I do is to follow the pattern of something that's already on the page. There you go, let's have something sticking out. Everything doesn't need to be in some kind of perfect order all of the time. Whatever perfection is, whatever it is. Nice. And competing competition for the first World Coffee Championship. That's pretty cool. Like, has a World Coffee Championship already happened? Is it happening? This is a British £1, by the way, my friends. It's a £1, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. There we go. This should go on here. If I get the staple in the U, maybe it's a little bit hidden. Yeah, look. It makes it look like you didn't staple anything. This is looking cute. It's looking cute. But I kind of didn't leave space for Choco Aid. Staple again. This is like the mess-free eco way to get things in a scrapbook, I think, stapling it. I think it's a great idea. I hope you guys think it's a kind of great idea as well. But, you know, it doesn't matter if you don't. It doesn't matter. Let's see if I can do a decoration. How many do I have? Okay, I've got quite a lot. Right, look, I'm going to try and do a decoration with the staples. Okay, pop out. Oh my gosh, I think I have to take my jumper off because I'm too hot. Oh, that's hot. I'm gonna drink some water. Sorry, just suddenly got overwhelmed with the heat. Oh, here, and another. My stapler is like, you've used me enough today, calm down. I haven't worked this much in 2 months. What are you doing to me? Do you see what I've done? I've added a pattern to the ice cream section. So I've used the stapler to make a pattern there, which I think looks quite smart. I'm going to trim this one down just a little bit over here. There we go. And I think that's all of the thingies. Is that all the thingies? Look at that. It's all in. It's got nice little boo-boos everywhere. It's got things I can open, things I can tuck in so things don't fly around. What do you think? A page is made, a page is born, and all of these little bits I can just throw away in the dustbin. And I put the lids on everything. We've got one more day to go. And I think I might do a little craft session, working out what to do with these pages. I kind of want to take them out and make my own book. And I think I might do that. I've got to work out a smart way to get them out without destroying the entire book, because that's two good sets of pages there. Two juicy sets of pages. I've got some ideas. So, and I think we should paint on those. A year thing, like a page that's for the year. There's a few extra pages, Lauren. I was thinking I could do some gouache paintings of like highlights of the year that could be in the back here. I'll have to think about a good way to put the a good way to display the book, like if I chucked the book over the top here or something. I gotta think of a way. Is there a way that I could easily get to this page to do the painting? I hope there might be. Right, I'm gonna hold it open with my own hands. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, I want to try and, because we all must have so many like sketchbooks and notebooks that we get to the end and we're like, I don't want to do anything. I want to do a different topic on the rest of it. So I want to take the pages somehow. So yeah, I don't know, make some paper mache cover and find something to do with the insides, or I don't know. I think we can do it. All right, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Gosh, that was a kind of efficient live stream, I think. Sorry, it's only 27 minutes. But I'll be back later for another session of about the same amount of time, maybe up to 40 minutes, I don't know. Oh no, I'd left the fluffy out. We've got to get the fluffy in. And then I'm also going to be back later to do this as well. I'm going to create these cutesy little, I don't know what we call them, but they're so cute. They're called Nuri Kanwa. Nuri Kanwa. Neri Kanwa. Warudo. Basically, it's called Cute Animal Candy World. It's quite difficult. Efficient live stream. Bum, ba-dum. Efficient live stream. Brought to you by Efficient Live Stream. I can do it. Come on, Fluffy. Fluffies are so naughty. Fluffy. There we go. Thank you so much, everybody. Please do check out my support links if you can. buymeacoffee.com/Miss Kendall James, and also go to linktr.ee/Miss Kendall James if you want to see my Etsy shop or other things and see what else I make. That would be lovely. And I'll be posting things tomorrow, actually. So if you want to buy any postcards or anything, then please do go ahead. Ta-ra! See you later.